Is Stoicism meant exclusively for men? This is a common misconception that greatly underestimates the universal appeal and applicability of Stoicism. In today's discussion, we'll debunk this myth and highlight how this ancient philosophy is not gender exclusive. Stoicism offers invaluable wisdom for women, just as it does for men. Its teachings encompass principles of resilience, emotional intelligence, and personal growth that are essential for everyone, transcending gender barriers. Join us as we delve into 7 compelling reasons why Stoicism is a vital philosophy for women, equipping them with tools for self-empowerment and a fulfilling life. But before we dive in, we kindly ask you to like this video, supporting us in our mission to spread the wisdom of Stoicism. If you haven't subscribed yet, consider subscribing and activating the notification bell so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Lesson number 1: Navigating societal expectations. Navigating societal expectations often feels like walking a tightrope, especially for women who frequently encounter a multitude of predefined roles and standards. Stoicism, a philosophy rooted in the understanding of what lies within our control and what does not, offers a profound way to navigate these challenging waters. Consider the story of Sarah, a young and aspiring entrepreneur living in a community where most of her peers opt for more traditional career paths and personal lives. Questions like, when will you settle down? Or why not pursue a regular job? Are routine in her daily interactions. The societal expectation for women to adhere to conventional paths is palpable. In the midst of these external pressures, Stoicism becomes Sarah's anchor. The words of Epictetus resonate deeply with her. We have power over our mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. This Stoic wisdom empowers Sarah to distinguish between the community's expectations and her own aspirations. She comprehends that while she cannot control the opinions and inquiries of others, she retains complete authority over how she perceives and responds to them. This realization is liberating. Sarah begins to view these societal pressures not as insurmountable barriers, but as external noise she can choose to tune out. She redirects her energy toward her entrepreneurial pursuits and passions rather than expending it on worrying about fitting into a traditional mold. Sarah's journey is not characterized by defiance for the sake of it, but rather by a commitment to staying true to her own values and vision. Stoicism further aids her in approaching these societal expectations with equanimity. Instead of succumbing to frustration or resentment toward those who may not understand her path, she cultivates understanding and patience. She recognizes that these expectations are often rooted in cultural norms, not personal judgments. Through Stoicism, Sarah discovers the strength to forge her unique path, one that harmonizes with her values and aspirations. She learns the art of self-validation, valuing her self-worth and accomplishments based on her own standards, not society's. This shift in perspective proves to be a powerful tool for women like Sarah to navigate societal expectations. Stoicism underscores the importance of focusing on what lies within one's control, thoughts, actions, and reactions, while letting go of the need to conform to external pressures. This lesson extends beyond resilience. It embodies empowerment and the freedom to live life on one's terms. Lesson number 2: Balancing emotional labor. Balancing emotional labor, a task often disproportionately shouldered by women, poses unique challenges in both personal and professional realms. Stoicism, with its emphasis on comprehending and managing emotions, offers insightful strategies to navigate this intricate aspect of life. Imagine a scenario in which a woman finds herself juggling family dynamics while also confronting professional pressures. Her role extends beyond physical tasks, delving into the realm of emotional support, from being an empathetic listener to her family to maintaining composure in a high-stress workplace. This perpetual emotional navigation can be draining. However, Stoicism provides guidance. Stoic philosophy, which highlights control over our reactions and thoughts rather than external events, becomes an essential tool. This approach is exemplified by Seneca's wisdom: the greatest remedy for anger is delay. By embracing this principle, she learns to pause and process her emotions before reacting. Whether in a tense family situation or a challenging workplace scenario, this Stoic practice leads to a transformative shift in managing emotional labor. She becomes more adept at discerning where her emotional involvement is genuinely needed and where it might be more beneficial to step back. It's not about becoming emotionally detached, but rather about being selective and deliberate in her emotional engagements. Furthermore, Stoicism teaches the importance of self-care and setting personal boundaries. Recognizing the need to care for her emotional well-being, she finds value in dedicating time to activities that rejuvenate her spirit, whether through solitary hobbies, physical exercise, or moments of quiet reflection. This self-care isn't a luxury, but a necessity for maintaining emotional equilibrium. In her professional life, Stoic principles aid in cultivating a sense of equanimity amid workplace stress. By not impulsively reacting to stressful situations or difficult colleagues, she not only conserves emotional energy, but also fosters more harmonious interactions at work. Through Stoicism, she discovers a sustainable approach to handling the complex emotional demands in her life. It teaches the art of emotional economy, investing emotional energy wisely and purposefully. This newfound strategy isn't just valuable for managing her multifaceted roles, but also brings a sense of balance and fulfillment. Stoicism transforms from an ancient philosophy into a contemporary tool invaluable for women navigating the intricate landscape of emotional labor. Lesson number 3: Overcoming gender bias, empowering women. Overcoming gender bias presents a persistent challenge encountered by many women, manifesting in various aspects of life, from the workplace to personal relationships. Stoicism, with its principles of inner strength and focusing on what one can control, offers a potent approach to address this issue. In a world where gender bias often undermines women's accomplishments and questions their authority, Stoicism provides grounding and empowerment. Consider the Stoic principle that emphasizes seeking validation and strength within oneself rather than relying on external sources, as vividly reflected in Marcus Aurelius's words: "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself and your way of thinking." This perspective empowers women to find resilience within themselves, irrespective of external judgments or biases. Imagine a woman in a leadership role frequently encountering subtle or overt doubts about her capabilities solely based on her gender. Stoicism equips her with mental tools to navigate this challenge. Instead of internalizing biases or allowing them to dictate her self-worth, she learns to anchor her confidence in her competence and values. She understands that she cannot control others' prejudices, but she can control her response to them. This Stoic approach fosters self-assuredness, rooted in one's own beliefs and abilities, enabling women to challenge gender bias, not necessarily through direct confrontation, but through the quiet strength of their actions and unwavering belief in their capabilities. By focusing on what is within her control, her actions, decisions, and self-perception, she sets a standard of excellence resilient against biased perceptions. Furthermore, Stoicism underscores the importance of rational thinking and objective judgment, instrumental in deconstructing gender biases. By approaching situations with a Stoic mindset, women can dissect and understand the underlying reasons behind biases and address them calmly and clearly. This not only supports personal growth, but also contributes to creating more equitable environments, whether in the workplace or social settings. Stoicism also encourages women to view challenges, including gender bias, as opportunities for personal growth and character building. Rather than perceiving bias as a barrier, Stoicism suggests viewing it as a test of one's virtues, resilience, courage, and integrity. This shift in perspective transforms the way women interact with and overcome gender bias, turning it into a catalyst for personal empowerment and societal change. Through Stoicism, women learn that their power lies not in changing others' biases, but in strengthening their inner fortitude, honing their ability to respond with wisdom and integrity. Stoicism becomes more than a philosophical guide. It becomes a practical toolkit for women navigating the complex realities of gender bias in their daily lives, fostering self-reliance, confidence, and empowerment. Lesson number 4, embracing authentic leadership, a guide for women. Embracing authentic leadership as a woman often entails navigating through a sea of stereotypes and rigid expectations. Stoicism, with its core values of virtue, integrity, and self-awareness, serves as a reliable compass on this journey. It guides women towards a leadership style that aligns with their true selves, fostering genuine and impactful leadership. Stoic teachings, particularly those of Epictetus, who stated, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do," underscore the importance of self-definition in leadership. This philosophy empowers women leaders to embark on a journey of introspection, identifying their core values and strengths. Authentic leadership, according to Stoicism, is not about mimicking traditional leadership archetypes characterized by aggression or domineering tactics. Instead, it's about cultivating a leadership style that authentically aligns with one's values and innate qualities. Imagine a woman leading a project team, feeling pressured to conform to a particular leadership style to assert her authority. Stoicism encourages her to take a different path, one where she leads by harnessing her inherent qualities. This might mean leading with empathy and understanding, fostering a team culture that values each member's input, or approaching challenges with a calm and strategic mindset. Such an approach not only strengthens her leadership, but also earns genuine respect and loyalty from her team. Stoicism's influence on leadership extends to handling challenges and criticism, situations where women often face heightened scrutiny. The philosophy promotes a balanced response, neither dismissing criticism outright nor accepting it without scrutiny. It encourages a rational evaluation of feedback, distilling lessons where applicable and reinforcing one's commitment to their leadership vision. The Stoic perspective on leadership views it as a role of service and responsibility rather than just power and control. This perspective often resonates with the communal and nurturing instincts found in many women. Redefining leadership as a means to uplift others, foster team cohesion, and drive collective success can be particularly empowering. Through Stoicism, leadership transcends mere role fulfillment. It becomes an expression of one's deepest values and beliefs, an avenue for impactful and meaningful influence, shaped by a clear understanding of one's virtues and a steadfast commitment to embodying them. For women leaders, Stoicism is not just a philosophy, but a practical guide for navigating the complex dynamics of leadership with grace, strength, and authenticity. Lesson number 5. Establishing personal boundaries, a guide for women. Asserting personal boundaries, especially for women, often entails finding a delicate balance between maintaining one's own space and fulfilling various roles in both personal and professional spheres. Stoicism, with its core focus on what individuals can control actions, thoughts, and responses, provides a solid foundation for establishing and upholding these boundaries. In the realm of Stoicism, there is a profound understanding that while individuals cannot control the actions or expectations of others, they have complete sovereignty over how they react to them. This insight aligns with the teachings of Epictetus. We are disturbed not by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens. This philosophy becomes a powerful tool for women who face constant demands on their time and energy, allowing them to recognize that their resources are theirs to allocate as they see fit. Consider a professional environment where a woman's boundaries are often tested, be it in the form of an excessive workload, unrealistic deadlines, or even invasive questions. Stoicism empowers her to delineate these boundaries clearly. She learns to say no when demands exceed her capacity or infringe upon her personal time, not as an act of defiance, but as a necessary step to preserve her well-being and maintain the quality of her work. This Stoic practice extends beyond mere boundary setting. It's about shifting from a mindset of seeking external validation to trusting and valuing one's own judgment, a crucial change for women who are often socialized to prioritize others' needs over their own. Stoicism encourages finding strength in autonomy, making decisions that resonate with personal values and well-being, even if they don't align with everyone else's expectations. Moreover, Stoicism emphasizes self-awareness, a key element in identifying one's limits and effectively communicating them. This level of introspection allows a woman to understand her priorities and articulate her boundaries clearly, fostering mutual respect and understanding with those around her. In dealing with the challenges of boundary setting, Stoicism offers resilience. It teaches that sometimes enduring short-term discomfort is essential for long-term peace and well-being. A woman armed with this philosophy can assert her boundaries with confidence, knowing they are necessary for her mental and emotional health. Stoicism, therefore, becomes a practical and empowering tool for women. It's not about erecting walls, but about building a sense of self-respect and personal agency. It helps women navigate their lives with dignity, ensuring their needs and values are not overshadowed in the hustle of fulfilling various roles. Lesson number 6. Embracing Amor Fati in the face of adversity, a guide for women. Embracing Amor Fati, the love of fate, in the midst of adversity is an essential Stoic practice, particularly vital for women who confront unique challenges. This lesson delves into the Stoic concept of Amor Fati, which translates to the love of fate, and encourages the embrace of all aspects of life, including adversity, as necessary and enriching. At its core, Amor Fati is about accepting and having affection for everything that life brings. It's about seeing every challenge, setback, or difficulty not just as something to be tolerated, but as an opportunity to be welcomed. Women, often facing a range of personal and societal challenges, can find in this principle a way to transform their experiences into sources of strength. For example, dealing with ingrained societal expectations or personal obstacles can be reframed through the lens of Amor Fati. Instead of perceiving these situations as unfair or burdensome, women can view them as essential parts of their life's journey, each with a valuable lesson to impart. This perspective transforms the approach to challenges from one of endurance to one of active embrace and learning. The practice of Amor Fati also involves recognizing that every experience, particularly the difficult ones, contributes to personal growth. It's an acknowledgement that adversity can forge resilience, wisdom, and character in ways that unchallenged comfort cannot. By loving and accepting their fate, women can tap into a profound source of empowerment and self-development. Amor Fati also ties into the Stoic belief in the interconnectedness of events. Every challenge a woman faces is part of a larger tapestry of her life. Understanding and embracing this interconnectedness can bring a deeper appreciation of life's complexities and a more harmonious approach to facing challenges. Embracing Amor Fati is not about passivity or resignation. It's an active engagement with life in all its forms. It encourages women to greet every aspect of their existence with enthusiasm and to find joy and meaning in every experience, especially the challenging ones. By adopting the principle of Amor Fati, women can approach life with a renewed sense of purpose and resilience. It becomes a guiding philosophy that helps them navigate through life's ups and downs with grace and positivity, turning each challenge into an opportunity for growth. Lesson number 7. Practicing Stoic reflection and self-awareness for women's fulfillment. Practicing Stoic reflection and self-awareness is a fundamental aspect of Stoicism that holds particular relevance for women striving to find fulfillment in their unique life paths. This lesson draws inspiration from Stoic practices of self-reflection and self-awareness, placing significant emphasis on the importance of internal exploration to achieve personal contentment and fulfillment. At the heart of this lesson lies the Stoic exercise of reflective introspection. This practice involves the regular examination of one's thoughts, actions, and motivations. Women navigating diverse roles and societal pressures can harness this method to gain clarity on their genuine desires, values, and aspirations. Such self-examination facilitates a deeper understanding of what genuinely brings fulfillment and happiness, transcending external expectations and societal norms. The Stoics also underscore the concept of knowing oneself. For women, this entails developing a keen awareness of their strengths, weaknesses, and core principles. It involves building a strong sense of self that remains steadfast amidst external influences. This self-knowledge is pivotal in making life choices that align with one's true self, ultimately leading to a more authentic and fulfilling life. Another facet of this lesson is the practice of the Stoic reserve clause. It's about setting goals and diligently working towards them while remaining open to outcomes that might deviate from expectations. This approach aids in managing disappointments and finding contentment in various life scenarios. It teaches women to pursue their aspirations while maintaining flexibility and adaptability, finding fulfillment irrespective of the outcome. The Stoic principle of focusing on the present moment is also integral to this lesson. Often, fulfillment is hindered by dwelling on past regrets or future anxieties. Stoicism teaches the importance of living in the present moment, appreciating the here and now, and finding joy in current experiences. This present, focused mindset can lead to a more satisfying and contented life. By practicing Stoic reflection and self-awareness, women can navigate their life paths with greater clarity and purpose. This Stoic approach isn't solely about achieving goals or meeting societal standards. It's a profound journey of self-discovery and alignment with one's true self. Embracing these Stoic practices enables women to live authentically and contentedly, making choices that resonate with their personal values and aspirations. It's a journey towards a fulfilling life, guided by self-knowledge, reflection, and a profound understanding of what brings genuine happiness and fulfillment. Self-reflection. As we contemplate the valuable insights gained from today's exploration, it becomes evident that our journey through Stoicism transcends mere philosophical understanding. It's a profound rediscovery of the inner strength inherent within each of us, particularly as women navigating a world characterized by constant change and formidable challenges. Now, it's time for introspection and connection. In the comments section below, kindly share which lesson resonated with you most, or how the principles of Stoicism have empowered you in your daily life. Your personal stories and unique perspectives serve as not only a source of inspiration, but as essential threads that enrich the fabric of our ever-growing community. Let us remember that the potency of Stoicism extends beyond the lessons themselves. It thrives within the supportive community we are collectively weaving. Together, we derive strength. Together, we fortify our resilience. Together, thank you for being a part of this journey. Until our next encounter, stay steadfast, stay healthy, and stay empowered.